Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. As you can see by the title, we're going to be doing some sweet treat, Valentine, candy-like nails. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet. Probably like sweet treat, Valentine nail art or something like that. But I'm really excited. This is going to be my second Valentine nail for this year. I think I'm only going to do 2 this year because I have something else I want to do for my next upload. But that's one more than I did last year because I think I only did one last year. So I'm excited that I got to be a little more festive this time. And I had a lot of fun coming up with this design and everything. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join our community, and check out my description box below. I'll have all my social medias and everything in there. My Instagram, my TikTok will be in there. I almost said Snapchat, but my TikTok will be in there. And my Instagram is also a good place for you guys to order nails from me. So if you see anything you like, or if you have a design in mind, or if you see anything like on my page already, you can just send me a message and I can make some nails for you and mail them out to you. I'm also going to have everything that I use in this video linked down below as well. I may or may not have the nail tips because this is my first time using them, but I've had them for a couple years and I'm just now pulling them out, and I'm not sure where I got them from. It was either Amazon or Shein, but I'm pretty sure it might have been Amazon, but I'll try to find them for you guys. Okay, so my idea for these was I just wanted to do something fun and different from what I normally do. And I feel like these really show that, because I never do these kinds of like this shape of nail. I think I've worn this shape nail one time in like middle school or something. So this is very fun for me. And I wanted it to be super colorful and different and pretty 3D. And I feel like I achieved that. I feel like they're pretty cohesive except for the thumbnail, but the theme is sweet treat. So in that way, everything matches. But I mostly went for like candy and cupcake type of theme and stuff, but I think it looks super good. So I'm just starting with my base coats. I didn't use any builder gel this time. I'm still working with that, but at first I forgot that I was supposed to have 2 like full colored nails, so I had to go back and cover those. I do that so much, but I'm using 427 and what's the other one? 271. Yes, so I'm using those 2, and I'm just layering them, and then those nails are going to be French tips. So it's going to be 3 French tips, and then 2 of them are going to be base colors. So starting with the thumbnail, I'm gonna be doing a chocolate covered strawberry, and I saw this everywhere on like Instagram and TikTok, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I saw a lot of different ways people were doing it. Some people were like making it look like it was like dipped in chocolate, and then I saw some people make it like it was like dripping down. And I know I wanted mine to. At first I wanted it to be like a full like strawberry nail, and I was gonna do like the leaves and everything, but I was like, I'm kind of more into like a French tip kind of look, especially with it being like pointy. I think that would just look like so much more fun. So I decided to go with just the French and not do like a leaf or anything on top. And so I draw my dots, and then in between I'm curing all of this for like 60 seconds. And then I take like a brown polish, and I do it like it's dripping, so I just follow like the line of the French, and then I go over it in matte top coat to make it look like the chocolate dried over top of the strawberry. But before I put the brown polish on, I put top coat on the design after I do like the like this 3D gel. And I think I did 2 layers of the 3D gel to make it pop a little more. I don't remember, but I tried to go like a in between thing and like kind of be like zigzagged, but I don't know, my placement of the seeds was a little off, but I think it still looked really good. I'm really happy with how I got it to look. I was worried about the chocolate drips, and I was worried they were gonna look too thin, but I didn't want to cover like too much of the strawberry. I feel like if it was square, I probably could have added a little more and like made it come down a little farther, but I didn't want to, since it's stiletto and it kind of just like falls off towards the end, I didn't want it to look like it was covering it up too much. Okay, so now I'm going to be making charms for the full pink nail, and they're going to be like the candy hearts with like the words on it, and I'm going to put some sprinkles on there. This was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed making the charms. This is my first time like making my own instead of trying to buy some. I tried to find some, but they were all too big or they wouldn't come in time. And the same thing with the sprinkles too. The sprinkles, I don't think they would have came in time, because I know I usually always make them too big, but I think I made them a decent size this time. But these hearts, I wanted them to be big, but I didn't want them to be as gigantic as they were. And for a second I thought about using the actual candy and like dipping it in top coat, but that probably wouldn't have been a good idea, and they probably would have been way too big anyways. But I do love that kind of candy. It's my favorite. But so I just start by taking my builder gel, and then I shape it on the top. And then make sure, if you're doing this, that you remove the top when you're curing it, so you don't accidentally cure the gel that's in the bottle, just to be safe. But yeah, I'm just gonna shape it. It was pretty simple, just making a heart using my silicone tools. And then they're going to be different sizes. I think the middle one's going to be the smallest, but the other two are kind of closer in size. And then I cured them for 120 seconds. And then I went in with 2 layers of the colors that I used. And then I went in with top coat. And then I cured all that for like 60 seconds each layer. And then I just and they came off pretty easy. I didn't put any like oil or anything on the top beforehand. This was my first time doing this, so I really didn't know what I was doing. But I just popped them off, and then I used a cuticle clipper to clip the edges because I got a lot of stuff around them that stuck, but it worked pretty well. And for a minute, I tried to put letters on there, and it was giving me such a hard time. I've never drawn letters before, and well, I have, and they looked okay, but I'm not this small, and so they were just super like runny, and they just, I don't know, they just look so weird. I tried using a dotting tool, and then I tried using like a brush. Oh my gosh, I can't get my words out today. And I tried using a brush, but none of it just looked good. So I was like, I'd rather just not do words at all. And I was okay with that. And I think it still looks pretty cute. Okay, that candy nail came out so cute. A part of me was wanting to put glitter on it after I had finished, but I was like, I'm gonna let it stay like that. But now we're gonna do the frosting for the pink and white nail. I can't remember if I recorded the light nail, so we're gonna find that out together. But I got these trays off of Shein, and I was supposed to show them in my Shein haul video, but they came right after I finished. So if you haven't seen that video yet, go check that out. It's so fun, and I have a lot of cool stuff to share. And I did link them down below in the description though, so you should be able to go find them over there. And I love that I got to use these for the frosting, because before I would use the top of like whatever builder gel I was using, and it was easy to clean out, but it still like left residue and things like that inside the gel. So I think this is a way better option, and they gave me like 10 in a pack, so I have a lot to use, and these are still easy to clean off as well, and I can reuse them for other stuff. So I liked having this, and they were deep enough. At first I couldn't remember if they were going to be deep enough or not until I pulled them out, but it was the perfect size, and I made just enough too. I was worried that it wasn't going to be enough at first, but it was the perfect amount for one nail, and I got to use all of it and just lay it on there and swirl it around. I think I'm still putting too much of the rhinestone glue because it settles really quickly, and I'm wanting it to not do that. It was doing that in my last video where I used it, my Christmas peppermint nails. They were settling super fast, so I kept having to go back and redraw like the designs and stuff. So I think I need to calm it down on the liquid gel parts and use more like of the acrylic, sorry, and to get it that frosting, like frothy frosting look. So I think that'll be better for next time, but I still think they came out really nice. so for this last nail, I'm going to be starting with some airbrush. I got these gels from SAVILAND. They sent them over to me. I do really enjoy these gels, and I'm going to have them linked below for you guys. And if you would like, you can use my discount code at Jen's Nails, and you'll be able to get 20% off your orders, and I'll get a small commission from that. But I do like these gels a lot, and they're super fun. And I used them before, like, it was on a set that I didn't record for my friend, but I used like the same color combo again, and I added more pink this time. Before I didn't do as much pink, but I kept layering the pink and it came out so good. And I just love how, like, I don't know, it just reminds me of a cupcake, because that's the vibe I was going for. But after this part, everything just kind of started going downhill. I was trying to add like 3D designs, and I cut it out, but I tried to do like the white sculpting gel, and I tried to like loop it around to make it look like frosting, and it was just like so chaotic. And I'm gonna try it again later, but it was too much going on, so I decided to try doing like the loop frosting with a liner brush, and it came out okay. It didn't look as cupcakey as I wanted it to, so I added some 3D gel to it. You can't even see it, but I know it's there. And then I tried to go and add some pink, but I think I cut all of that out. I tried to add like hot pink on top, because the picture of the cupcake I was using was hot pink, but I just wanted it to be like a light pink with yellow and just, just look like a little dessert. But it kind of reminds me of like a little Debbie cake, like the, I think it's the Valentine ones they have, or it was, I don't know, I saw some pink one that they have, but it kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, I tried to do little loop designs with the liner gel, and I kind of got the groove of it. But it would have been awesome if I would have had like those, those tiny syringes where you can use like the same concoction for the frosting that I made earlier. You can put that in there and then kind of make the stuff yourself. I know they also make like molds where you can just fill it with gel and cure it and then stick it on there. So I definitely should invest in that, because that definitely would have given it like the cake look. But I'm still happy with what I came out with. And then I added another cherry and some pearls on it just to make it look like, just more cake-like. And I think it came out pretty cute. And I'm really happy with this set. And I'm glad that I chose to do it and not, because at first I was going to change my mind and try to do something else. But I'm glad that I stuck with this. But after I add these final designs, I'm going to cure everything and then put some top coat on, and then I'm going to try them on for you guys. At the end of the video, it's going to be vertical instead of horizontal, because I forgot to take like a horizontal video for you guys, because I was too busy trying to make TikToks and stuff. So my apologies for that, but you still get to see them, and I think they look super cute. But that's going to be all I have for you guys today. So thank you all so much for watching this video and supporting me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to join our community. Let me know what your favorite part of this video is, and what your favorite part of Valentine's Day is, what your favorite dessert is, anything. I just want to hear from you guys. And remember to check out the description. The links in my description. I'll have everything down there that we talked about today and everything that I used today. And you can follow me on my social media, send me a message if you want to order some nails from me. And yeah, that's it. So I thank you all so much. I love you all so much. I hope you have an amazing day.